seated or standing. Gently looking over your left shoulder and over the right. Back to the left and over to the right. And then lifting the shoulders up, back and around. Okay, and then we'll warm up through the lower body, sitting nice and tall, shoulders over hips, extending that left leg. So I'll be mirror imaging you today. Your left will be my right, but I'll call it the left. So it's a little easier. 5 more. Just gently point the toe up toward the ceiling or flex toward your body. And switch those legs, extending the right leg. And 2 more. And just walk it out a little bit here. Okay, aligning your heels and your knees. So feet are about hip width apart or just a little narrower. We're going to do 10 sit to stands. You can either cross your arms for a little challenge or extend them out in front of you, or even use the chair for assistance and push off. So I'll just demonstrate 10 repetitions and we'll just do a variation of all of the hand positions. So we'll take the arms cross and then slowly bring it back down to the chair. So press into the heels, lift tall, and then just a nice slow control down. Press up, trying to keep the knees aligned with the heels rather than touching each other or splaying outward. And then we'll go ahead and extend those arms in front. This gives you a little momentum, and lower it down. And then maybe if it gets a little harder toward the end, we'll just do 2 more, just pushing off. And then bring it back down, last one. And have a seat. Okay, we'll grab onto one of your heavier weights, maybe that's the 8-pound, and then go into a row. Okay, so let's start out, again, mirror image here, but we're gonna take your left foot forward, and then your left hand just balances, uses the chair or like a table for support, keeping that spine straight. Your back leg stays straight and just a little distance from the front. And then letting your arm hang, we'll go ahead and pull the weight up, slow control down. So just bringing that elbow up a little bit past your rib cage, shoulder stays relaxed. Try to exhale as you lift, inhale as you release. Navel drawn in to support the spine. And gazing forward, keeping that neck in an alignment. And just a couple more. Okay, and then we'll stand up nice and tall. Just going to show you with this. Holding that weight still in your right hand, we're going to take your left foot in front of your right toe. So it's a heel to toe stance like this. So heel to toe stance, your left arm can reach up to help you balance, or you can keep it right at your side for a little more challenge. And then we'll start with your palm facing your body. We'll lift and curl and then rotate your palm so it faces the back wall. So inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Slow, controlled in each direction. Do 1 more and then we'll switch legs. Okay, so just letting those ankles and feet work a little bit with these exercises as you're standing. And then continue to curl, just switching feet, heel to toe, your right foot in front of your left. Exhale, lift, curling, slow control down. Elbow maintains a position right at your side and avoid swinging that elbow. Okay, and then we'll switch arms. So rowing with your left hand and arm, and then you're stepping your right foot forward, keeping a bend in the knee. The back leg stays straight, opening up through those hips, and then you can use support. So back flat and lift and lower. steady control. Consistent breathing. Palm faces inward. Several more. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and stand tall. Again, that heel to toe position, holding the weight with your left hand. Let's start with your right foot in front of the left. Just like this. If it's harder to balance this way, if you feel really wobbly, just keep a little bit of distance between the feet, widthwise or lengthwise, probably widthwise. Okay? And then we'll just curl, rotate your palm toward your shoulder. Exhale, lift, inhale down. Just keeping a loose grip on the weight, but securely holding it, and just keeping those knuckles from shifting back and forth. So the wrist stays nice and straight as you lift and lower. Okay, and then switch your feet, left foot in front of right. Continue with your repetitions. Standing tall, navel in, just avoiding any overarching of your spine. So you might need to just release your tailbone down a little bit. And relax. Let's switch out your weights, grabbing your medium to light weights, maybe 5s or 3 pounds. From here, we're going to do just a step forward. So the back leg, so I have my left foot forward and my back leg is straight. The knee is bent in that left leg, and we're just going to take the hands in. So palms are touching, or the weights are touching, palms are in, and we'll do a lateral lift. So I'll position so you can see it from this angle. One foot in front of the other, and lift and lower. Lateral raise with a modification. With this one, just inhaling on the way down, exhaling lift. And note that I keep the elbows under the shoulders, the hands about elbow height or lower. A couple more. Okay, we'll set the foot back and then just walk it out. Okay, this time the right foot is going to be forward. So again, a bend in the knee, the back leg is straight. Okay, so just a staggered stance here. And then we're going to alternate your front raises. So we'll just go one at a time to the front. Again, the hands just come about shoulder height. So, yeah, you can see it a little bit better there. And just 3 more each. 3, 2, and 1. Great, and putting your weights down. And just getting a little stretch of those shoulders, just crossing one arm across your body and giving a little pull. Okay, so moving on, we're going to take your heavier weights and have a seat. Okay, so we warmed up with your leg extensions. This time we just add a little bit of weight to the thigh, both thighs for your leg extension. So I'm just gonna have you alternate just about 10 here, just lifting. If the heavier, like 8 pounds, feels too much, you can lower it or just not use weights, but just getting a nice stretch through the back of the leg and getting those quadriceps a little tighter here and stronger. And then we'll stick with your left leg. 5, 4, staying tall. 3, 2, switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch, and then just alternate 10 more. 10, 9. I just have my toes flexed toward me a little bit so I can feel those quads working. 2, and 1. Okay. Grab a little water on the floor with a pillow behind your head. And we're grabbing onto the heavier weights. Okay, so starting out with one set of chest press, the palms are forward. We're gonna lower the weight down and push up toward each other here. So up and down, elbows come out toward the sides. Your hands and wrists stay aligned with your elbows. Inhale down, exhale to press. And just about 4 more. And you can set one of your weights down to the side. I am going to hold on to my heavy weight. Just get a nice grip. I have both hands like this around it so it's nice and secure. And we're going to just drop the weight gently behind your head and lift it back up. So these are pullovers, about 10 to 12 repetitions. Just feel a nice stretch through the front of the body, and then you're strengthening as you pull back with your back muscles, your chest, and your shoulders. Inhale to lower, and exhale, pull it back just right over chest height. And go for about 5 more. So I'm using an 8-pound with this. Keeping a soft bend in your elbows. Couple more. Last one. Okay, and then we'll grab onto your second weight. Elbows stay narrow at your sides. We're going to do elbow taps. So if you're lying on the ground, your elbows will be touching the ground. You're going to exhale, push. Inhale, just tap them. Inhale, exhale up and down. So the palms face in. You're working your chest and shoulders, but again, you might feel the back of the arms, that upper arm tricep area, as well with these narrow taps. For a little more challenge, you can just go 1, 2, so you can feel a little bit more of that burn. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay, and just let those arms relax at your sides on the mat. Just open up into cactus arms. And we'll move into bridges. Okay, so again, heels are down. Knees are just a little space between your knees, but keeping them aligned with the heels. Arms just pressed to the ground. And then we're gonna lift into your bridge, stretching through the front of the body and strengthening through those posterior muscles here. So just pressing down, lifting high, and then slowly lower down. Okay, continuing here, press into those heels, lift, and lower down. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press up. And just continue at a comfortable pace here, up and down. And I'm going to just add a little variation where you cross your right ankle over the left and just press up with one heel. If this is feeling a little tight on the back of the leg, you can always go back to both legs or just stretch a little bit and take a break. And then uncrossing that leg, switch legs, left ankle over the right quadriceps, lift up and lower. Good, and then uncross and just pull the knees into the chest. Maybe circle them around a little bit. Okay, we're going to pick up your lighter weights and extend them straight up over your shoulders. From here, the palms face in, and we're going to gently let the hands go back. So just note that I'm keeping the elbows aligned over the shoulders or maybe a little further back. But
we kind of avoid this motion and do more from your hands to your elbows. So it's just keeping those elbows pretty stationary so you get the benefits for the triceps. Again, a secure grip, but keep a little looseness just so you're not squeezing too much and feeling the wrist too much. Anytime this is feeling like you're losing your form, you can always try like alternating one at a time. Give that other side a break. And let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and weights to your sides.